What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on my 2004 Chevy Silverado 2500 heavy duty. I have to fix my transmission shift cable. So let me show you what is going on here. So I did something really dumb the other day. I had a lot of weight in the truck and I parked on a hill. Couldn't get the truck out of gear. I pulled too hard on my lever and it stripped the cable. I'll show you guys. This comes right off. This comes right off. So you can see, pull this up. This is the transmission cable. It goes from your lever up there all the way down and switches out of gear. You can see here the plastic liner for the cable is just completely broken and separated. When that happens, I'm able to switch it out of gear, but it won't go back up into gear. So there's nothing pushing on that cable to give it any pressure, so it can't push that lever forward. You can see I'm pushing up and it's just staying in gear. So for a temporary fix, I have a small hole drilled through my floor with this wire going through, and this wire is connected to that lever. So all you have to do is pull on this lever and it'll go up into gear, just like that. So that's the temporary fix that I have to just get around for now. I had to get to work for last week, but now I'm tearing it apart and gonna fix it for real. If you go underneath the truck, right here's that little lever I'm talking about, all the way forward, puts it into park. You can manually, if the key is in the ignition and turn forward, you can manually switch this guy with your hands. But yeah, all the way forward is park, and you can see how I have that little wire hooked onto there, and it pulls it all the way forward when I need to put it in the park. But we're gonna fix that today, so we're gonna start by taking this old cable off. I've already watched a couple videos of people doing this, so there's other videos out there, but I'm just deciding to make this video just to show you, one, how I fixed it temporarily, and two, just to show you that pretty much any DIY guy, if you can turn a wrench and do basic stuff, then you can do a project just like this. All right, first things first, we're gonna undo the little cable, the little wire that I have hooked on here. I put this wire through pretty much as far forward as I could on my floor, just so it was always gonna pull it forward. Got the wire off. I'll just hook it there for now, just in case I need it for something. Take this off. I think it's already broken, so it should just pop right off. There should be a little retaining clip in here holding this guy. I'm gonna try to save all this stuff just in case the new one doesn't come with it. I have to take this one out and measure it before I buy the new one, so didn't buy the new one yet. So there's two little clips here. You pinch, get this out of here. There we go. All right, now we're gonna separate this right here. This is where the upper cable and the lower cable connects. There's a little white retaining clip there as well. This guy, I was already messing with this and pretty much broke it, so this should just come right out. There we go. And now there should be a clip in here that holds these two cables together. Right here. I'm using a pair of needle nose. There it is. Right now these should just come apart. Just like that. Alright. Alright, now there's another clip holding this on. Ow. Now this lower cable should just come right out. Alright, we're gonna start working on getting the upper part of the cable off now, the one that comes through the floorboard right here. I'm gonna just unclip this guy here. That makes it easy to get the lower one off. Now I'm gonna take this guy off. There's 2 bolts holding it on. On my truck it's 7mm. I'm just gonna throw these on my floor for now. This should just pop off. Set him aside. Now you have to take this guy off. Mine's already loose because I had it apart the other day. But there's 2 bolts on this side, 2 on this side. On my truck it's 10mm. This is the other end of the cable. Right here is where the upper part of the cable connects to the steering column or your gear selector. I'm just using a little trim tool to pop it off. Okay, and there's another clip right here, I think. Yeah, right here. This trim tool works good to get those clips off. How the bottom one came off, you gotta squeeze these clips here. Okay, now I think there's one more bolt that holds this on. Under here somewhere. Right here is your brake lever. Follow it up to right there where that bolt is. If you can see that bolt, the one right above it is the one that needs to come out. You need to get your hand behind here. And mine was a size 10mm. This guy right here comes out. And that gives you enough play to easily get this out of here. Just get this out now. Okay. The whole thing should just pop right up out of here. There's a little rubber guy that goes through the floor, that comes up. Bang, right out of there. Just like that. So now I can measure it and get the exact length and go to the parts store and get a new one. Alright guys, it's the next day. Just got my new cable. Just picked it up this morning from Advanced Auto. This is the one I got, ATP. This specific cable, there was 3 different lengths. I'm pretty sure I got the right one. I think it's 131 inches total length. Let's get this going. All right, I'm gonna start by just taking the end of the cable that actually hooks onto that lever. The transmission goes down underneath the truck. And I'm gonna start feeding that through my hole on the floor. All right, this is the top part that's gonna connect right up here. I run it the same way that it came out. Okay, you're pretty much just gonna put it back the exact same way. Just remember where these clips go that hold everything in place. All right, got the top part pretty much all connected. Now I gotta worry about this bottom part. You want to make sure you run it the same way. Push him right up into place. Okay, and this goes up above the frame. Trying to get this clip back on. Having a hard time. All back together. Let's see if it works. everything works except for first gear, but I can fix that just by adjusting that little thing I was messing with a little bit. So looks like we're all good. All right, so I just adjusted it a little bit. So let's see if it all works perfect now. You can see it's in park, all the way down to 1, back up into park. Seems like it's all perfect. All right guys, got it all back together. All my trim pieces and everything back together. And got it all working perfectly. It goes all the way down into first. 1, 2, 3. And then back up in the park. So everything's all working good. Really happy it all worked out for me. That's everything you need to change the automatic transmission cable in these 2004 Chevy Silverado 2500s. This is the single cab work truck, 2-wheel drive. So the one that I needed, there was 3 different cable lengths. At the parts store, I didn't know exactly which one I needed, so I took the old one out first and measured it. So I needed the one that was 131 inches long. There was one that was 138, and then another one that was 128 and a half. So the 131 is the one that worked perfect for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully it helps you out if you're running into a similar problem. And just to show you that temporary fix, just to get you driving in the meantime until you can fix the problem, just like I did. But yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. If this video was helpful at all, make sure you drop a big thumbs up down below. And yeah, that's gonna be all. Hope you have a great day. Peace.